This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Quilts of Valor is an event taking place this weekend where veterans and their families are presented with a specially made quilt. And Kate Alt is with two members of the Material Girls Quilt Guild who make and present those quilts. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Ella. We are in downtown Centerville at the Continental Hotel, and as you can see, we have some beautiful quilts behind us. First, I'm going to let these two ladies introduce themselves.
I'm Claudia McCarthy, president of the Material Girls Guild in Centerville.
Great.
Debbie Robinson, co-chair of the Quilts of Valor project.
And Claudia, why don't you tell me just a little bit about the Quilts of Valor?
Okay, the Quilts of Valor was started in November 2003 by a mom whose name is Catherine Roberts. Her son had been deployed to Afghanistan, and she was trying to find a way to comfort him and other soldiers as they were returning home.
And as we can see, we have some quilts here that are going to be presented this weekend.
We do.
Tell me just real briefly about this quilt, and we're going to come back in a couple minutes and take a closer look at it. But how do you guys put these together and work together?
Well, this one actually is made by Nancy Kelly, and the center is a panel, and it comes in a kit. And then you sew the what we call borders around, and this has several borders around it. And then we take it to a quilter, and the quilter quilts it, and then we get it back, and then we sew the binding on. So this one does have a great view of a spread eagle.
Great. Well, like I said, we're going to talk even more about these quilts when we come back, and also about the event this weekend, which we want everyone to come out and support you guys and all the hard work that you do. So for now, Ella, we'll go ahead and send it back to you.
And welcome back. Let's head back out to Kate Alt, who's getting a sneak peek of the Quilts of Valor event taking place this weekend. Hey, Kate.
Thanks again, Ella. We're back in downtown Centerville at the Continental Hotel, joined once again by Debbie and Claudia. And Debbie, tell me a little bit about what's going to be going on this weekend when you make these quilt presentations.
It starts at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, and we have invited the recipients of all the quilts and their families, and it's been in the paper, so we'd like everyone to come. It's a very emotional time and very heartwarming also. It makes you really proud to be an American. There is a group that sings, and we're going to have a reception afterwards. So it's a very meaningful ceremony.
Great. And we're going to take another look at one of these quilts. Claudia, you made this one behind you, so why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
This one is, the pattern is called Rails. It was a challenge quilt in our group, and I decided to go with the Americana print and do a Quilt of Valor. There's also a pillowcase that accompanies each of our quilts that they are to be presented in. Pillowcase.
How long does it take to put this together completely?
There's at least 50 hours in a quilt. That includes the quilting also. I send my quilts out to be quilted, but a lot of the girls do their own. Mm-hmm.
Well, like we said, the event is open to everybody. We want everyone to come out and support these families, support your guys' hard work. So 2 o'clock this
2
weekend.
o'clock Sunday. We'd love it if you come. And be proud to be an American and come out and see the Quilts of Valor presentation.
Thank you. Thank you both for joining us this morning, and we can't wait to see everything come together this weekend. Ella, we'll send it back to you.